Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we'll be doing another double reaction to Otto. The first song we'll be checking out today is called 16-Bit Girl, which, if you guys know anything about binary, 16 is 2 to the 4, so that's 4 different binary places, each being a 0 or a 1. That's the nerd in me speaking, but also it's a cool bit of fun fact to know. The bytes and bits and the zeros and the ones and the code and the machines. Otto is very, very entrenched in that world. So 16-Bit Girl will be the first one we check out today. And then we're going to follow it up with Annoyance. So I hope you all enjoy the reactions today. But before we jump in, a massive thank you goes to Amy, whose generous support made this reaction possible. Thank you so much. All right, now let's jump in. Very consistent drive. Oh, a bit faster now. Wow. It's a really catchy guitar riff here. The way this song is kind of mixed, it almost feels a bit murky, as if the song was recorded under 3 feet of water. Not entirely, I think 3 feet may be too much, call it 1.5 feet. But there's something there. Yeah, but then Otto's voice singing over the top of it almost reminds me of that scene from the 4th Harry Potter movie where Harry is, he's got the golden egg, right, and he's hiding underneath the bathtub water, and he hears the beautiful siren singing, but above water it sounds super shrill. We don't have the shrill part, so the analogy isn't one-to-one. I just love siren singing. Wow. How high of a note is she singing? Let me play it on my piano. Da, da. So she's at... I'm pretty sure she's at a G5. I don't think it's a G6. I think G6 sounds a little bit more whistly. G5 is very impressive. I think on my best days, I can get up to a G5 in the belt. The falsetto, it's a little bit easier for me to get there. I think the highest pitch I've ever hit was an A sharp 5. I will not be demonstrating. Otto does it way better. Do you hear these bubbling guitar notes? They're panned left. They just... Oh, a bit darker. Da-da. Whoa, she just left the scale there. She just left the scale. What is that note? So she went to the third degree of the C minor scale, but I don't know what she was playing in originally. She may be in C minor the whole time. So what voicing is that? It feels like she did move from the scale, right? Like, listen to this post-chorus here. That's super unique. Wow, and she went to the So she flatted that maybe third scale degree in minor, which I don't think we're in minor actually. That's why I'm having trouble, or C minor. So I'm having trouble understanding the music theory of what she did. But if you like listen to what I'm playing on piano here, she first landed on this note, da da, and then she went to da da. Those are two very different sounds. One is a minor third and one is a major third. It creates a whole different color. That's why the second time around it feels far more, let's say, happy. Just like little things like that. All of those decisions add up. Oh, that is a vocal masterclass. Oh, and you hear that just bass note to end it off. Well, that was 16-Bit Girl, and you know, thinking more just about the name of that song, 16-Bit Girl, kind of reminds me of like just music in general, where you have, let's say, 4 measures and 4 beats within those measures. So that's, 16 in total. So not that 16 and 16, has to be with music. 16-bit refers to bytes and that kind of thing. But I don't know. The way I listen to this song, it almost feels like a more reserved version of the, let's say, more bombastic music video auto tracks that we've grown to love and just spam on repeat. This one kind of feels like very casual, like she's just kind of like in her nightgown, just relaxing, singing, but all the while she's ascending these amazing notes so effortlessly. One of the analogies that like mentally came to my mind is like she is a skier, and all of the notes that she's choosing, she's able to like ski between those notes up and down this like very snowy hill, and she does so effortlessly. If you've ever like watched a video of somebody skiing, or I mean if you're a skier yourself and know what you're doing, it feels very fluid. You can ascend, you can descend. I mean, I think you're mostly descending, but when those like flips happen, when those moments of lift off occur, you're flying, you're airborne, and it feels freeing and honestly beautiful. And, that kind of is how I would describe this song, freeing and beautiful. But now we have another to check out here. We have Annoyance. So let's jump into it. This already feels like operatic somehow. Wow. The sharp 4. Kind of spooky, no? Oh, I like that whole 15-second sequence there. Wow. And then it's da 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 da. It's like almost like this staircase, like stair stepper. You're just up and down. Da 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 da. Almost like when you're practicing like triples, scales, just 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 4, then 3, 4, 5. But this is actually 8th notes. Ooh. Key change. Oh. Wow. I love the way she's playing with her voice here. All of the anger that comes through with, Otto's amazing versatility. It just shows how quickly she's able to do all of these things, changing the vibe of the song within 10 seconds. Right there. It's never not impressive. Another key change. Oh my god. Bro, are you serious? So many key changes here. I'm not even sure if we've like changed back. It feels like we're continuing to ascend, but also it may be a clever pivot back to the original key. So what might be happening here, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, we have an original key that we change, we transpose it up, and it sounds brighter, it's higher in the scale degree, or higher in the pitches, and then we pivot back to the original, and we do this back and forth kind of movement, making it seem like there's repeated key changes, that you're ascending and ascending and ascending, but really you ascend once and then you bring it back, and then you ascend back to where you were and then bring it back again. That's what I'm guessing is happening here. But leave it to Otto to make all of these like unique just song choices. we're higher up now. Like, even the way she sung that ending phrase, it is just a pure example of her versatility, what she just loves to do with her voice. It's almost like she's just showing off at this point with all of the auto music that I've listened to. Never ceases to amaze me. And I love the fact that between 16-bit and Annoyance, we had two very different flavors of Otto and her vocal performance, right? Because in 16-bit Girl, we hear how sweet and somber and angelic her voice can be, right? Like I described earlier, the skiing up and down those musical slopes, she does so with ease. It feels very freeing and light, and like she's able to just kind of ascend to those notes almost like a fairy would. And then we switch to Annoyance where, yeah, for its namesake, you can hear almost like the nasality indicating a bit of annoyance. And, you know, she's quickly switching between a sweet sounding voice and something with more grit and animosity, anger, rage, whatever emotion you want to kind of imbue onto her performance there. And yeah, again, as its namesake, it does sound like she's annoyed when your voice kind of ascends to those like really nasally, like gritty places. It can indicate annoyance. And it kind of like puts into perspective my own like music listening, because I listen to a lot of metalcore, screamo in my own personal time, which may come as a massive shock to some of you. You know, it is what it is. I love that kind of music, and oftentimes it's very melodic, but when it switches right into those heavy moments, it's filled with those emotions of anger and animosity and rage and just wanting to completely let loose. And you know, I feel like music is just one of those mediums that it's such like a healthy way to channel those natural human emotions that we have. And Otto, she is so quick with going through the range of human emotions, exemplified through her style of vocal performance between tracks, within the same track. It's so impressive, and that's why we all love Otto. But I hope you enjoyed the reaction today. Subscribe if you did, and if you would like to request a reaction yourself, please hit the link in the description box below. That's the best way to support my channel. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.